Okay. This is my nail rolling cart. This is what I lug every single time when I go to work. When it comes to, depending on your state, the state recommendations is it has to be an exposed cart. The cart can no longer have drawers that close or anything like that. It has to be exposed all the way around. Now, depending on what kind of cart you want to buy, you can buy the ones with the 3 levels. They even have some with 4. They even have some with more like without the wheels. It's totally up to you and what you want to buy. A lot of these things on the cart are even at the salon, but it makes it so much more convenient when you don't have to get up in front of your client so many times to go get things and that they're already on your cart. Some items, even like the white polish and like the top coat, they're at the salon, but you have to keep in mind that the brands that they are won't be up to you. It'll be whatever your studio buys and has on deck. So I like using brands that I'm comfortable and that I'm familiar with. So that's why I bring a little bit extra than what I really need on here, is just so that I can make sure I'm doing quality work when it comes to my clients. So let's just get right into it. Starting with my bottom drawer, shelf, is going to be gloves. A couple of things, I always say 2 things. A couple of things when it comes to things on your items on your cart, they have to be in a covered, lidded container. They have to be labeled in some way, shape, or form. I don't recommend writing on it with Sharpie. Get a label maker or write it out on Word, print it out, slide it through what are those things called? Laminate machine, cut it out, put it on your containers. It has to be clear, see-through in some way, shape, or form. It can be solid, but you have to be able to see through the items. So this is what I keep my gloves in. This I got at Marshall's, just in the kitchen aisle, and this is all my latex-free gloves. Next, I keep my LED lamp that I use on my clients and also the cord. Depending on your salon, though, you have to keep in mind it might be a better option for you to initially purchase a wireless lamp or a rechargeable lamp, because outlets in the salon are hard to come by. You may not think about that, but they are hard to come by. Next, I keep my nail tips. I keep 3 different packs just because depending on what clients want determines what tips I use. So I have my stiletto, my C-curve tips, and I also have my extra long square tips. Like I said, I only keep so many just for the simple fact that clients, when they come in, they show you that picture of what they want, and you have to be able to know that for me, not everything could be done with just one tip. I don't like cutting square tips into stiletto tips, and I don't like cutting my square tips into coffin tips. Next, I have this bad boy. This is a lifesaver. It's just, again, from Marshall's, and it has compartments. I keep my new drill bits actually in the original container, even after I sterilize them. Hold on. Even after I sterilize them, I put them back into here, just because it makes it easier. I know that everything in here is clean. I keep my nail glue, my Infolab. I even have my clear acrylic, my colored acrylic, sanding bands, a nail sharpener, nail forms, a scrub brush, and everything on top, again, is labeled exactly what is in here in these compartments. Next, this is what I keep on my cart for my soiled implements. It just looks like this. This is actually a food service container that I get from Marshall's with all my soiled implements. The tray comes out. Once I'm done cleaning and scrubbing these for my barbicide, I can actually dip this back into here with my 2 ounces of barbicide with my water, allow them to soak, wash them off, and call it a day. I have my nail art palette that I keep on my polish on when I'm doing nail art. Wooden pushers are also on here. These are for my soiled implements. They do say soiled, so once I'm done with the client. All the dirty cuticle pushers, nippers, and what else? Oh, drill bits will go in here once I'm finished. The lint-free wipes I keep on here too. Sometimes you go through these really quick, so it's better to have a bigger box rather than having just like a couple on hand for clients. This also has the loose cotton spoolie. Not cotton spoolie. What is this called? Like the loose cotton balls. I use this when I put them into my dampening dish to keep my acrylic brush clean. So I have a little bit of extra just so I don't have to get up 50 million times to get something. I have my fingered bowls. I have 2 of these for when I'm doing soak off sets or just a basic manicure. I'll run my water and my soap in here instead of using just like a regular bowl. And in here, I just keep nail dotting tools. Again, a cover container, and my acrylic brush is also in here. Just in case I run out of my acrylic powder, this is my refill that I'll just pour out into the smaller one, but this is like the bigger one. This has came in handy so much, and this is just a trash can I got from Marshall's in the makeup department, and it has a lid. I'll put this on the table actually, throw away my trash, and then I'll put it back on my cart to throw away later. This is my hand lotion that I use. It's actually the Burt's Bees Baby. For clients who have really dry hands, this is the best thing ever because it's so thick, so more nourishing, and it smells really good, and they love it. This is going to be the Mia Secret Jumbo Size Clear Acrylic. Sometimes in the beginning, once you know you like an item, it's so much easier to keep the bigger one on deck because you're able just to refill your smaller ones and you're not constantly just running through product. So that's going to be the first and the second shelf. So now let's get into the top one. The top one is more of my quick reach items. This is just how I like to have it set up. I keep my own barbicide. Sometimes that barbicide that be in the back be looking so muggy. I refuse to put my implements in there. So I'll just dump out whatever barbicide is back there and I'll make a fresh batch. If I see little pieces of stuff floating around the barbicide, I'm not putting my tools in that. I'll just make a fresh batch. To go along with that, I keep a measuring cup, and it is labeled for barbicide only in my cart, along with the timer. This is my own timer that I keep in my cart. So once I dump my items, I'll turn this on, put it back on my cart. When I hear it, I just go back in the room and I'll take my own implements out and finish up that whole process. This here is just spatulas. These are great for when you have scrubs or clients who want the thick lotion for the massages. Get one of these, scoop it, throw it away when you're done. Super convenient. Another thing that I'm keeping for grabbing scrub-like items are the tongue depressors. I just get these when I go to the doctor sometimes. I'll just grab a couple. They're good to have because once you're done with them, you just throw them away. And what else? Oh, I have my implements. I keep my implements in packages like this, and I keep them ready just for full sets. So it'll be a brand new file, a cuticle pusher, a nail nipper, and a cuticle cutter. After this is done, the file would get thrown in the trash. My nippers would get thrown into my soiled implements. And I typically do these before I even go into work. I'll do these at home. That way they're just ready for the day and I don't have to think much about when I get there. And then once I do run out, that's why I keep my own barbicide. I'll scrub them down, do them in the barbicide, put them back in new packages, throw them in the autoclave. From there, I keep my own paper towels. These are the Vita paper towels. These are going to be the best paper towels, or even those Auto Body Shop ones, the blue ones. But I keep my own paper towel, my paper towel holder. My Kara Sky drill is on the back. What else do I have in here? Oh, I just have like a Sharpie in here. I have some lip gloss. I have some nail art brushes. I do think at least in my state, the codes have changed for nail art brushes. I have to see, I haven't heard anything yet, but I do think now they have to have a cover to them, which makes sense because they do just be out in the open. So I don't really know. And in these smaller compartments here, I just keep my top coat. I have foil gel, a black thin liner nail art, and my Mia Secret Extra Bond Bond. And then in the next one, I keep, this is the Nail Couture Nail Couture Gummy Jelly, which I use for my rhinestone placements. A lot of the times, the ones that be at the salon be so gooped up, I don't even want to be bothered with that most times, so that's why I bring my own. I bring a really good name brand. This is the Mia Secret, the Madame Glam Perfect Black Gel Polish. For when I do nail art, I do a regular white polish along with a regular top coat. When I first started, I used to be like, dang, so many people want regular manicures. And you know, I keep gel polish on deck. And I'm like, they want a regular manicure, I don't have no top coat. It's absurd. I keep the Young Nails Protein Bond. I have a Koopa Gel Matte Top Coat, the D&D regular top coat, and the D&D French Tip 473 white. That's a gel, by the way. Having your own gel, because white and black and top coat are the highest used. You don't want to be having to wait on anybody for a white or for a top coat. So just bring your own. In my containers, I have my lotion. This is what brand is this? I want to say Susie, but I'm not sure. No, the Tammy Taylor hand sanitizer. This is my monomer that I keep here. Cuticle oil. And then the big ones that I always buy are going to be the acetone and the alcohol. I buy these as empties and refill them when I get to the salon. That way I don't have to worry about carrying the big gallon with me. And I never fill these up all the way because on the travel back home, I don't want them to spill. So these are never going to be full, at least in my opinion. If you leave your cart at work, it's totally up to you though. And this is going to be a planner that I keep on my cart because as I do services, when it comes to payday, you'll forget what services you have completed throughout the week or throughout every 2 weeks. So at the end of the day, or by client, if I have time, I'll write down whatever services I performed. If I did rhinestones, if I added on a paraffin wax, if I did a scrub, I'll write all of that down in this calendar, keep track of it so I make sure I'm getting paid correctly. And that is all that is on my cart. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned for more videos. And honestly, just keep going. Literally, just keep going. I forgot the main part also to this video is my personal fanny pack. This is what I wear when I am doing services. I wear this because I don't like bringing a purse into work because I don't like leaving anything unattended at the job. I see it all the time with other girls. People take stuff, and not I, said the cat. So this is my work purse. This is what I bring. I wear this on me while I'm doing pedicures, manicures, full sets, the whole nine. I'm wearing this on me. This is more or less like my personal hygiene pack more than it is like anything of nail use. I keep some spray hand sanitizer. I have a couple of lighters just to have on deck. I keep Q-tips. Travel size mouthwash is also in here. Chapstick, a toothbrush with some toothpaste. I have gum. I have floss. What else? Oh, eyelash glue. Just in case I do come to work with lashes, I hate when my shit be falling off. So I just like touch it up. And this is the one like with the brush applicator. So it's super quick. Like in the bathroom, I'm gluing it back on and going right back out. I also have my own personal nail clippers. Sometimes when my nails are long, I be over it. When it gets busy or we get a rush, sometimes they just need to come off right quick so I could just knock out what I need to do. So these are my own personal nail clippers. And I have a Tamagotchi, super random, but it's in here. What else? Did I say floss? But I got floss in here as well. Normally my wallet isn't in here, but normally my wallet will also be in here with a couple of dollars to like break bills with. You would hate to not get tipped just because you couldn't break some bills. So I keep like change for other clients. And I really only keep that change in here because I want to use it to like, if they want to break a 20 or break a 10, I have the change to do so. And I'm able to still get tipped out. All right, so now that is all of this video. I thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. The whole entire month of July, I'll be doing a video every single day for the entire month. So look out for that most definitely. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye.